European country, then what you have to do, you have to pay some transactions fee to that particular bank, and that charge is not less amount. It's a very high amount we have to charge them. Okay. So if you want to send 1 lakh rupees to one Indian bank to other other nation bank, then you have to give almost 3,000, somewhere 4,000, somewhere 5,000. It depends to you. So we have to put the charge, and transaction is not happened in the one day. It will take 2 days, 3 days time. If it's a large amount, again it is taking too many days. So for solving these issues, people are blindly believe on the Bitcoin currency solution. Why Bitcoin is a very digital currency like a Bitcoin is very popular? Because if you will do the transactions, it will happen the transaction within 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes. Actually, the time limitation is the 10 minutes only, but for the confirmation, the transactions, it will take 30 minutes, max 30 minutes, you can assume that. So what will be happen? Once it will be, suppose I need something, I have to buy something from any other place, then what I will do? I will just pay the Bitcoin and I can purchase this any equipment. That is pretty easy, right? We can't give any third party and all those things. This is the mutual. No, there is no third party. There is no central authorities there, right? But where there is an advantage, there is a disadvantage also. So what are the disadvantages? Obviously, see, that's why in the many countries Bitcoin is not approved. Actually, Bitcoin is banned because there is a lot of illegal activities is also happened. What in the terms of which type of illegal activities? Suppose because there is no central authorities there, there is no regulating anyone, there is no government bodies there who is tracking all the money flow. So what is happening? Someone is buying to drugs and other unethical equipments like guns, bullets, and anything, any such type of transactions. Then Bitcoin is a very easy way. We can pay the money and no one can track that money, right? Even government don't have a record. So that's why in the many countries these things is banned and we can't do any transactions in the Bitcoin. So these are the things is happened, and obviously this is the time is going to be developed. That is the terms is the cryptocurrency era, right? So why is cryptocurrency is very popular? Why we are talking again and again the cryptocurrency? Because see, this is wrong advantage and disadvantage of the every involved technologies. Every technology have advantage and disadvantage. Then we are only primarily focused on the advantages. Also, we are trying to reduce the disadvantages how much we can do it. So, what are the other advantages of the cryptocurrency? See, just take the example. If you want to do some machine-to-machine transactions, So, I want to take fuel, right? So, tank like your car have your own cryptocurrency wallet. Okay. Once it will go inside like a pump, petrol pump, and it will take the fuel, and after that automatically micro transactions in the wallet through the wallet, automatically payment will be done. That is called the micro transaction. It will have machine to machine transaction, M to M transaction. So it can be also possible through the digital currency. That is the advantage. That's why this has become popular. So basically the IoT things, once we are talking about the Internet of Things, there is a multiple levels of sensors, microcontrollers and all. So there we can do such type of application, we can create, and we can, without any human intervention, we can create some such type of a smart application. So no need to, we have to pay some currency and all. Car wallet itself have a money, so they can give the payment once it will fill the fuel, 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter, whatever they want. So this will be very interesting, right? So nothing you have to do now, everything will be automated. So that is the purpose of so automation part is basically taking care by the Internet of Things and privacy and the security wise. blockchain is taking care. That's why I told, like, blockchain and the IoT, the integration of the blockchain and IoT is a very, very, good combination of the today era. Well, let me go in the next. What is exactly definition by in the book? Digital currency is a digital money, is a internet-based medium of exchange that distinct from the physical, such as the banknotes and the coins, that exhibits properties similar to the physical currencies, but allows for the instantaneous transactions as well as and borderless transfer of ownership. So that is the main part. That's why digital currency, and we are exactly looking for that global currency as well as a digital currency in which the encrypted the techniques. You know that encryption is basically happened by the cryptography techniques, right? Are used for the regulate the generation of the units currency and the verify the transfer of the funds like a one wallet to other wallets, operating independently of the central bank. The first cryptocurrency to be created was Bitcoin, what I earlier told you, right? Bitcoin, that is in the 2009. Today there are the hundreds of other cryptocurrencies out there, often referred to the altcoin. So you can go through it. Well, there is a multiple things is there in the cryptocurrency. So what is the cryptocurrency? Why its the name is the cryptocurrency? Because this is, by using the cryptographic technique, it's an encrypted version. No one can crack this currency. No one can, hack this currency. So that's why it's called something, it's convert in the 0110 format. That's why you can see here, right? So these are the Bitcoin, BTC, it's a short form is there, Ethereum, ETH, Ripple, XRP. It's the same like that. What we told, right? Indian rupees, INR, right? Dollar, USD. Same way in this global transactions, you can also do on the Bitcoin and all. And cryptocurrency, one advantage is that it's not required to trust the bank, hold your money. It can be like a mutual understanding, one party to other party, and it will store inside the database itself. And database, it never be like, hacked by anything because of this complexity of the algorithm. That is the main thing, right? Okay. So how cryptocurrency came in the market and why it's become very popular. So actually, in the first Bitcoin gold is a virtually currency of the proof of work system and it's gold. That is in the 1998 it's proposed. After that, in the 2008, first paper was published. If you remember that earlier I told 2009 here, right? Year 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto. But actually, paper was published in the 2008 and Bitcoin is proposed in the 2009. That's why it's a 1 year gap actually. See here written, Satoshi Nakamoto writes the white paper detailing of the coin. What is exactly coin? If you want to know, it's available on the Google. I will share the link. Just a minute. Yeah, I will share the link. White paper for the Satoshi. If you are interested, please read that one. Yeah, this one. Okay, this is the white paper. If you people are interested, please, I will tell you, please just go through it. This is the link here given you. Okay, great. So now you can see here, this Satoshi Nakamoto is proposed, and after that, Bitcoin is released, and the first 50 Bitcoin are the mined by the Nakamoto itself. After that, in the 2010, the first ever purchase using the Bitcoin offer, that is the 10,000 BTC, are spent on the two pizzas. So this is, history is very interesting. After that, once it is bought, then Bitcoin's value passes the $1 threshold for the first time. So it's reached a $1 value. Again, the Litecoin is proposed in 2012, and after altcoin promising that faster transactions speed than the Bitcoin is released. After onwards again 2013, Bitcoin values passes the $1,000 threshold for the first time, and that was the big tremendous change happened in the Bitcoin. Everywhere is the change. Oh, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, and all. And after that, you know that 2017 again it's peak on the $1,000, and again continuously it's increasing. Again nowadays it's a little decreased, but in the up to 2018 that was the last uh, like value was $19,000. So it's something like that is continuously increasing day by day. So again, what are the cryptocurrencies component like a terminology? There is a lots of things. One is the cryptocurrency, that like a blockchain, right? I already morning sessions I told all those things, right? So block inside the blockchain, multiple things you can create, decentralized application, cryptocurrencies. Even just take the example, if tomorrow you want to create some your own currency, also you can create cryptocurrency. Suppose you build some organization, you don't want to take any other currencies, so you can also build your own currencies, and you can give some values of that currency, right? And you can propose it. So mining is there again, that is for the GPU is required for the for the mining that currency also. Bitcoin is there, Ethereum is there, Ripple is there, right? Fees and economics and like a wallet, exchange, market, so you can do lots of transactions. Tax you can do, legality also you can, fraud can be also the things like you can track the money also. But what is the problem is here? It should be something, government body should to take this decision, because something government involvement is required. Because if someone will take anything and no one can track this money, then again that is a difficult, right? Anyone can do anything if they don't have a control. It's not controlled by the government. So that's why in the many countries they ban these currencies like a Bitcoin and others. But few like small state like countries, they told no, we will use this. That is not a problem on our financial thing. So someone is using Bitcoin, someone country is not using the Bitcoin. Their own controversies, own logics there, and they are using on that one. Okay, how it's work like a cryptocurrency, how it's working, how it's getting the validation and all. So basically, this image I got from the blog gig, and this is a very simple and straightforward. It's written there. So how it will be forward from one place to other place. Okay. See, someone requests for the transaction. Suppose A and B want to do some transactions. You can see here, right? He want to do someone request for the transaction. Then the requested transaction is the broadcast to the all peers, like here to there. It's every. This is nothing but that is nodes are there, nodes, right? It will broadcast to every network. Again, after the broadcasting, that this is the called nodes. I already told you, right? These are the nodes. It's broadcasting everywhere. Everywhere means everywhere. Fraction of seconds. Again, it's a went for the validation. So this transaction is really what A and B is doing. It's a correct or not. So it will do the network nodes and validation of the transaction and user status as known in the algorithm. It's all the things will defined by the algorithm itself. Algorithm will decide it is going to be validated. And for this execution, for the validation, it's required the multiple, like processing units that is provided by the miners. So here you can see a verified transactions can be involved the cryptocurrency and contracts, records, or other information also. Once it will be verified, the transaction is combined with the other transaction and create a new block of the data of the ledger. Right? So it will be once it will verify, then to automatically transactions it will move to the other things, and it is happening. It is taking to time that like in that fractions of minute, or you can say the second, we minus is doing his job. Transaction A to B is sending the money. All the things is happened within of that, And once it is done, then after that this block will add in this chain. It's added and the transaction is completed. Once it will add in the one block, then your transaction is completed and it is generated one hash value here. Here one hash will generate. And obviously this hash will connected with the earlier block hash. So the new block is then added and the existing block in the way that permanent and unalterable. So, and you can't do any changes after that. So this is the whole process and the transaction is completed now. So for this complexity, he is explaining here. So you can see how this part is work, because this is again, this is not very easy task actually. This is not very easy task. For this part, it's taking too many things is happening actually for validation. How the things is doing validation. So see here. Cryptocurrency medium exchange the created and stored the electronically and the blockchain using monetary units and the verify the transfer fund bitcoins, the bits known as the example, right, has no intrinsic value, that is not redeemable, and another to committee such as the gold and all those things. It is sending and after that it's a spread. And once it will, this block will generate, right? So minus what he is telling, yes, I did this one, I added the block, and after that he spread to the all networks. He spread to here, it will spread to here, and it will add it everywhere. Every nodes it will add. So that is the whole process. Got it? In between, if you will get any confusion and all the things, please comment me. I will try to resolve you. Okay, now you understand what is the flow of the currency, who is the miner, who is the things like what is the node, how the money is transaction is going to be passed and all those things. Now I'm just 5 kinds of perspectives I'm giving of that blockchain. So first one is that one is a user, one is a cryptocurrency designer, and this technology we can use for the digital currency. Third one, and fourth, you can state mechanic replications. Means sometimes what happen, this is the right time to explain actually. So actually what is happening sometimes, just example, just take the example. A and B, two users. A wants to send some money like a 5 Bitcoin. Okay, 5 Bitcoin he wants to send to B. Then what will happen? So it will spread the things in the block here and it will send the money, and who is the miner, he will approve, he will validate that money and he will tell yes I did, and block will add it. But what will happen once at the same time, like two miners told yes I did it, so at that time some forking will generate. Means there is a 2 types of block generated. See, this is type of things is happened, forking is happened. For reducing the forking, so we have other types of algorithm we are using, so we can reduce. So again, then after that is the problem will occur, right? Which one is the good blockchain, this one or that one? Then that point of time, who is the longer chain, it will be approved. Means here is a 3 block is generated, here 2 block is generated, then 2 block will be discarded and this 3 block will win and it will add in this chain. So after onward, all the blocks will bind here. This is the internal thing. I will tell you once we will go in detail. Okay. So after the consensus, these things is happen, and after that distributed code, and you can develop your currencies as well. Okay, fine. So after once you will generate, then Bitcoin laser also the technology you can connect to each other. There you can see this is connected with the chain, so it's nothing but that is connected with the hash values. Correct. So this figure just reminding you the older concepts how blockchain works, and every block have a multiple transactions is stored inside that. Got it? Now the Bitcoin. Anyone install earlier Bitcoin app in your mobile phone? Anyone? Just tell me yes or no. You installed earlier Bitcoin application? Anyone? So if you not installed, then I will suggest please install it. Then you will get it the good interface looks like this. And but if you don't have money, then you will get something 0.0000 Bitcoin. And here you will get two or three things. That is your Bitcoin address, that is your public key also you can say. Bitcoin address is that is a public key, and one is your private key once you will hit the icon button here. So I already explained what is the public key and private key. Private key is nothing but that is your secret key. You no need to share all those things. And public key where you can share and you can request for the money on through this public key, and you can see the all transactions over here. Bitcoin is the first digital cash created in 2009, and it was made by the known person or group, what the name is Satoshi Nakamoto. Actually, and this is very interesting, right? Actually, we don't know he or she. Actually, we are just unknown anonymously. Actually, we are given the name Satoshi Nakamoto, but exactly we don't know who this guy is. And this is really hidden person. So he given the word actually what we learning about blockchain and others actually. So Bitcoin is a unique because it does not rely on government bank and created the money. In addition, transactions occur directly between the pseudonymously people, and meaning there are no banks in the middleman. That is the advantage, and you can say the big disadvantage also. So obviously advantage in the sense because you have to pay very less amount of the transaction fee. Speed is very high, so you can do the transaction very fast. But there is no central authority, so something like tomorrow if you lose the money, then no one will taking care of that because we don't know who is running all the things, right? Okay, so this is the things I got very beautiful image. So one here developer, like a blockchain developer is there, and here's trying to create some Bitcoin currency or other currency, and just doing that one. Anyway, so this I graph actually did in the 2020 up to 2020 I got, and I was funding the 21, but somehow I'm not able to get the latest one. So it's a little older. So you can see in the July 12 how it is, in the down, and after that slowly it's increasing. Again, it's let it go down again. So something, is a month wise is given there, and it's slowly going up and down. And after that, you can see in the August 17, it's elastically it's growing up and up. So that is the highest peak. It's achieved like a 13,860. So these are the Bitcoin journey, how it get the valuation and all. So you can see that one. Later on also you can see they do not. So here always I'm talking about the ledger. What is that ledger? So ledger is nothing but earlier if you know about that old days there is some Munsi was there, like they are doing the accounting, right? Our doing accounting. They are writing the things, okay, this much money you've got and all those things. So same in the nowadays we are maintaining the data sheets, right? That is stored inside the block. So you can see if you remember this picture, then might be you will get the old time days, right? Okay. So already I don't want to take here this image you already saw that one. I'm just reminding you for this thing because I have to explain this block actually. That's why I have to go in this one. So if a block is generated, already you know, right? So David sent to Sandra 5 bitcoins, and this is sending to the this one, and all the transactions is going to be stored inside here. Okay, going to be stored inside here. Then how it's maintaining the data? What is the data structure, algorithm and data structure inside that? How it's maintaining all those transactions? We don't know, right? So this is the transactions happened actually. This is the block structure of the blockchain. See, one, suppose I'm just talking about the block 10. Block 10 have own previous hash, that is, some other blocks might be there. This is one block. Timestamp will be there, nonce is there, and transactions root is there. So this is also connected with the other, this previous hash, and here hash is there, right? Here, this block hash will be there, right? And this block hash is connected with the previous hash. And again, this is the timestamp, this is transaction. So inside the transaction root, there is a two hash value is generating, and every hash is again connected with the other hash. So this is forming a tree. This is forming a tree, and this tree is known as the Merkle tree. This is known as a Merkle tree. So what is happening? So every hash is generating one hash, and every transaction is inside that. So one transaction, two transactions, three transactions, four transactions. If there is some other transactions, see again, this is the other transactions that will be there again, and one again transactions will be there. Something like that. It will be whole processes like that. Got it? Any confusion up to here? After that, one transaction, again this one will be connected with the previous app. Got it? Okay. Now, just imagine, sometimes in the pool there is multiple transactions happen, right? Multiple transactions happen in this pool. Multiple transactions happen. So one miner, what he will do, he will take the few transactions, he will create the block. He will take the few transactions, he will take the full few transactions, again he will create the block. So something like that, he will go inside the pool, and after that he will create the block, and transactions will be done. And whatever the transactions value will be there, it will got reward, and that reward will get by the miner. That reward will get by the miners. Got it? Okay. So what is the legality of the bitcoins in India? Actually, lots of time it's a very controversy. People are telling no, Bitcoin is not valid in the India. Some is telling no, it's working in the India. So what I got in the last, so I took from the Economics Time actually. So last that is issued on the 6th 2018. So actually, the Reserve Bank of India has virtually banned cryptocurrency trading in India, and circulated the issues on the 6th of April 2018. It directed that all entities regulated by the shall not deal in the virtual currencies or provide services for facilitating any persons or entity in dealing with the settling those things. So actually, what I did earlier research, so I found this one. This is really, and because I don't know, because what government told actually, so what is the inner story? They told actually India is a very big country, and it's if we'll adopt the Bitcoin currency, then might be we have to facing the economic crisis. So that's why, and we can't because we are not ready for it right now. So they are telling development is not a ban, learning is not a thing. You can learn, you can develop the things. Only the thing is that currency trading is not to be happened in the India. And this is the image of the mining warehouse. There is a lot of machines you can see here. That is lots of mining machines are there in the stack, and these all are doing the mining process and get the rewards. So what is the mining? What earlier told you, miners, miners is doing the mining, who validating the blocks, generating the blocks, all the things, who is taking care of the whole chain. That is basically done by the miners, and that process is called is mining. And for mining, you need a GPU and very hard and advanced processes unit to do the mining thing. And obviously, it's a lot of expense of the electricity as well. So how it's happened? Like if we are sending, and what is the role of the miners? Always I'm telling miners, miners. How it's happened actually? So for understanding this, I'm just giving the example of the Bob and Elias. So Bob creates the one transactions and broadcasts in the Bitcoin, and the miners bundles transactions, create the block and start the mining process of the verifying the transactions. And miners added the random nonce, what I shown in the visual demo, if you remember that, random nonce in the block to produce a binary hash block according to the SHA-256. Again, it depends. Someone is using this one, and but few things someone is using electric cryptography (ECC). So again, it depends on a developer is creating which type of mechanism. After that, once it's done, then Elias receives the confirmation successfully, and miners receive rewards for each and new block and added their blockchain. And after that, we got the transacted money. And after that, we can also do the transaction. So this is the whole process to sending the money of the Bob to Elias, and miners is doing the verification, adding the blocks, and once it will done, then it will tell yes I did, and after that automatically it will add it inside the blockchain. So this is the blockchain transactions process. This is very in the depth, very detailed diagram. You can see here. This is very detailed diagram on that. You can see here the public key and the private key cryptography concepts also written here. Wallets and addresses. And Bob and Elias, you can see this is doing the transactions. After that, wallet is came. Again, it's going inside, submitting the payment. Again, it will store inside that. After that, sending the value, there is a miners are there. Miner is doing this mining. Again, they are storing, and all transactions is inside the block. After that, it's going there and storing, and nonce is generated after the chain is generated, right? So this is the whole process of the transaction. I will share this slide also. So once today's session is finished, I will share. So just go through it. All the details is written here. I'm just going now in the next part of the what is the machine-to-machine transactions and all. So how it will be useful of the IoT and the cryptocurrencies? That is very important, right? What in the introduction I just told, IoT and cryptocurrency is a very good combination of automation process. So I was given that car e-wallet. So here suppose something in the e-wallet is there in the car, and this is actually connected with the microcontroller, and microcontroller is connected with some liquid sensors, and liquid sensors will tell okay how many liters is inside the tank, and automatically it will be fill 5 liters, then automatically it will do the transactions, it will send the information. But how internally it will be possible? This is very you have to understand how you can do, how can you create such type of application. That is my focus actually. See, normally telling is very easy task, right? But performing one function, it is a very difficult, right? So what is the process? What should be the process? See, I'm just taking the example of you have suppose here just anything like you have to fill the tank. How it will know like okay 5 liters is done? Then take this example like a liquid sensor or something, anything, liquid sensor. What will happen? It will tell okay this is the 5 liter. Once it will recognize, then it will send the message, that sensor here, whatever the sensors will be there, it will send the value on the microcontrollers. Now microcontrollers will take care of all those things. Microcontrollers is sending the information, yes, it's reached the 5 liters top. Once it will reach, automatically it will stop, right? And after that, what will happen? It will send the value to the wallet. It will give the instruction to the wallet, please give this much money, whatever the price, it will automatically set it out, right? And after that, it transactions will be happen, and these sensors and that sensors, it will connect it. So once it will come, automatic transactions will be done, and it will bill to the pump machine. So this can be possible. I will show you the demo small. So how can be the IoT can involve in that? How can we can do the transactions with the help of the sensors and the microcontrollers? And how can it generate the blocks for with that value? So this is also one beautiful images I got actually. So you can see in the a smart wallet loaded in the Miota cryptocurrencies. Actually, what is happening? It's a fees and automatically paid to our wallet and the car's wallet. You can see pay, service center, repair shop, and everywhere. So once it will be done, so you have to just like you have to recharge it always. So here you can see this is the car pays for the needs, and after that the payment will done, and it will be shared with this petrol pump. It might be service center, repair center, insurance, and anything. It can be anything. Government fees, taxes, anything can do by the, and tracking it will be also very easy, right? Because it will get the unique identification number, and not only it will help in this to payment of the charging station and repair. Just take the example, you want to sold your car, then how you will give the valuation of your car? It's a very difficult, right? Once you are going to purchase any second hand car or a second hand object, it's very difficult to evaluate that. You don't know, like this is the accidental car, or it might be which part is got damaged, what is the, how can you trust that one? So if all the records, it will saved inside the block, and it will in the like a blockchain application, then you can, any user can see this report, and they can trust easily on particular vehicle. Am I right? So anyone can trust, right? Anyone can trust on this. That's why all people like Tesla and all those things, they are already doing it. They are their R&D is working on this, and they are trying to continuously improvising, because this is actually research area, and lots of people is trying to give his best, and he's continuously working on that. Okay. So now I'm just talking about the internal things. What is the Bitcoin, like cryptography? What is the like public key, private key? I already discussed, but I will go a little deeper. So if someone is the background is not like computer science, and so those people can also understand what these terminologies are. I'm just going through it. Cryptocurrency is the art of the science making the crypto systems that are capable to providing the information of security. Cryptography deals with the actual securing digital data, refers to the design mechanism based on the mathematical algorithms that provide the fundamental information security services as well as. You can think the cryptography, establishment, large toolkit, and containing the different techniques in the security application. So there are multiple cryptography techniques are available, like blowfish technique, RSA algorithms. There are many algorithms are there. Electric cryptography, we are using nowadays. We are frequently using that, and many more. So what is the goals of cryptography? Why we are using the cryptography? Why not other things? Because cryptography is basically, provide three things. CIA, that is very uh, main key features of that cryptography. Confidentiality, only the intended recipient should be able to decrypt the ciphertext. Like no one, not two other persons can decrypt anything. That is the main thing. Integrity, it should be like a detect the message has been altered. Like anyone can't be alter the data. If anyone can alter, then there is no meaning, right? So that's why we are using the cryptography. And the last main, authentication. So how do we verify the identity of the sender? So that is also, otherwise anonymous person can also get the money or something. And non-repudiation means obviously it should be not like a message should not be interrupted. If you are sending something, then it should be received. It's not like interrupt anything. How to build a secure channel? Symmetric ciphers, we have message authentication code is there, authentication public key cryptography is there. So symmetric cryptography, nothing but we are just using and we can just decrypt the data. Message authentication code, I will show you in the next slide. Here you can see this one. So in the cryptography primitives, you can see there is a multiple, like encryptions are there, hash functions is there, message authentication codes are there, digital signature is there, one of the latest one, and the following table shows the primitives can achieve the particular security services on their own. So basically you can see, right, in our blockchain we are using hash function, right? We are using hash function as well as we are also using the digital signature, right? So basically cryptography, that's why it's we need a cryptography nowadays, because in the today nowadays lots of people are doing unethical activities, like lots of hackers is there, they are doing malicious of the transactions, wrong transactions, and for to protect with those type of person we need a security and we need to apply this type of cryptography primitives. And you know that security is everywhere important. If you're building home, then you need a camera, security cameras and all those things, right, to maintain the proper things in the maintained way. So what is a symmetric encryption? Symmetric encryption is nothing but whatever you are just writing the things, it should be encrypted with the shared key. So here you can see that is the one key is there. That key is encrypted by the algorithm, and this is looks like this. You can see here, and after that encryption algorithm will be there, and after that plain text you will get. So he should to do the same key he to send with the ciphertext. And what is problem with him that? Why it's not too feasible? Because that is not a true key. You have to share this key, then only you can decrypt this one. Otherwise you can't decrypt this message. This is very older one. Nowadays also we are using, but that is very old technique. After that, it's coming the asymmetric encryption. That is the new technology, new technique came. That is the public key and the secret key. Public key is nothing but that is no common. You can just say that is a public address, and the secret key is nothing but that is the private key, also somewhere known as. So public key, it will be encrypted the plain text, and after that you will send that message, and people will use this through his private key, and he can decrypt it and he can read the message. So this is the whole concept of the asymmetric encryption. So there is a true key, public key, and secret keys. Got it? Any doubt? Okay, someone is turn on the video. Okay, please turn off the video, please. Balakrishnan sir. Okay. Now, what is the public-private key cryptography? So the same what earlier told, the sender encrypted the data and it should be different keys to use to encrypt it and decrypt the message. And this is the private key and it will decrypt it and after that recipient get the message. Okay. Now the third primitive, that is hash function. Here you can see. So what is the hash function? A hash function is a mathematical function that converts a numerical input value into the another compressed numerical value. So what is happening? So if you remember that in the visual demo, whatever we are giving the values, whatever we are texting the values, automatically it will generate and created some random hash value, fixed length of random hash value. That is happening by the hash function. The input to the hash function is the arbitrary length, but output is always fixed length. That is the main objective of the hash function. Theoretically, random mapping for any input to a set of the outputs as well as. Ideally, cryptography hash function is something capture HM for M and infeasible as the compute the given value. So you can see this is the infeasible and the two matches with the same hash. That is not at all possible. For example, suppose we have an algorithm which just adds all the digits in the input string together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And it will get the output 10. So it's not like, so it can be a random hash value to be generating. That is the main advantage. So it will not match with the others. It's not like, whatever you are giving the number, it will be, so everything, it will be given the fixed size of the length of the hash. And that hash will be like it will work like an indexing value. It is an indexing to each other. Correct? So these are the things. Here you can see Fox. So cryptography. Okay, let me open this one. What is that? I will show you how it will work. Again for this. So here you can see there, right? Okay. Here you can see there says a Fox. So Fox, once you will give the Fox, then cryptographic hash function should be there. Cryptographic hash function, right? This is hash function, hash function, hash function. DFCD 3454. Again, this one, this, and this is the digest message. Again, he's giving the some other number and all those things. This is the other values after. So here you can see the every messages there is some unique hash is generating. Unique hash is going to generate, and this all the things is happened by the hash function. Correct? So these are the things in the hashing. That is called hashing function. So there is also very popular hash are there, like a message digest, secure hashing function, RIP EMD, right? And the encryption, race integrity primitive, Whirlpool. This is a 512-bit hash functions also there. So these are the things for the hashing we are using. So there you can see SHA-256 is also there, and you can see in this there is a lot of series are there. SHA, there is a series are there. So in this next slide you can see here there is are the series SHA1, SHA2, SHA3. Again, commonly 256 is also there, and it's under construction, right? Different SPON and the constructions also. So you can see this one is mostly used in this one 2001. SA1 is used in 1995. 12 there is a SHA-3 we used. So actually the day by day, right, so this all encryption algorithm is going to be changed. Why it's going to be changed? Because if you don't change the security mechanisms, security things, then attackers will know the pattern of your attacking actually. So that's why people told, please change your password continuously, change your security mechanism continuously. In the every big organization, they are changing the security mechanism. If they will not change, then they will someone attacker will attack on that particular PC or someone, and it will lose some information like confidential information, and might be it will be big loss of the company. That's why not only the security, like a physical security is only important, as well as digital security is also very important nowadays, because everything is only dependent on the data. If someone's data will take, then definitely it will be the part of the big loss. And that's why it's very all big organizations, they are very conscious about that security mechanisms. Now I want to just introduce the Merkle tree in the next after up to here. If you have any dots or anything like confusion, then I can explain other things. Any question up to here? My voice is clear, right? Anyone? Can you please tell me? My voice is clear? I know after lunch actually it's very difficult to listen any words. Okay, only the thesis part is the theoretical. After onwards, we'll go little small hands-on and practical. After that,
Sir,
and okay, great, ma'am.
sir,
We just want to.
in symmetric encryption,
Yeah.
can we go to the slide? Symmetric
Yes, please.
encryption.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, ma'am.
Sir, in symmetric encryption, here first it is written encryption algorithm. The second part will be decryption algorithm or again encryption algorithm?
No. It's an encryption, and it's a encrypted algorithm. So actually, it's a decrypting here.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So
That's the typo error.
with the same, typo error. Actually, it's a
Okay.
decrypting the same thing actually.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, it's something actually it's took by the image. That's why it's written. Actually, it's a decrypting
Sir.
with
Okay,
the
sir.
same key. Yeah, decrypting the
Same
same
key.
key actually. Yeah.
Right. Single key, sir.
Key will be
And for asymmetric, there are two keys.
Yeah, asymmetric there are two keys, public and private. And here is
Right.
only one key in the symmetric. That's why name is a symmetric, same, right? You can.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Okay, great. So I got good response. Okay, fine. So this is fine, and after that Merkle tree is there. So can we take a small 5-minute just break? So people can just go and take one coffee, and we'll again assemble after 5 minutes, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Or we can continue. If you need 5-minute break, I can give you. Yeah, welcome back. So let me share the screen once again. Okay. So we'll start the new concept, that is the Merkle tree. So the first step, you can see already the transactions, right? We are using the memory pooling, that is by using SHA 256, and the raw transaction data may look like something like this. So once you will do some encryption, then raw data will be, I will show you in the, I have one visual thing. I can show you how it will be look like. Transaction data, just a minute, just give me 1 second. Scan as tool, sorry. See, it's opening, just a bit. It's opening now. Okay, great. So this is the Ganesh one tool is there. So here, for Ethereum development, I will show you how we can connect with that applications and all. So here only I want to show you how the blocks is generating once you do any transaction. So here you can see there are multiple addresses is there, 10 dummy addresses they are providing. Ganesh tool, that is a simple, you can see this is the account. There you can do the transaction, you can create such applications like a 100 Ethereum is providing. There is a 100 Ethereum is providing 100 Ethereum. So these are not a real ether. These are, you can say this is a just a dummy ether. Okay. So once, and this is your private key. See, you will get this private key. This is your private key. So for the visual understanding, you can go through it and you can understand how it works exactly. And here miners is not there. It's auto mining is happening. So while we developing any thing, then we require some development platform. So this is basically Ganesh is a developer. So it's providing as a server. So you can develop your blockchain applications. Correct. So here I'm just trying to open few things and I want to show how the things is the block is generating. If we are sending some value, what is the transactions data? Let me see. Just a minute. Let me open the site. Okay. CD desktop. Okay. Hello. Okay. Machine maintenance. BPSA blockchain platform for a smart mobile. Okay. Okay. And now ls. Okay. Let me transfer. Migrate. Reset. Wait. Oh, sorry. Something I did mistake. But anyway. It will take a few seconds time. Oh, something there. Let me check. Let me see the IP address. 43212. Yeah, it's done. Now you can see once your contract is deployed, right? So there is a contract is deploying. My contract is deploying here. My contract is deploying. So anything, once we are passing the value, you can see here now that value is decreases. They took some transactions charge. So for this development purpose, you are using this one. And you can see here that is a block is generated. There is a 0 to 4 block is generated. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And after that, once I will click here, then you can see here that is 0 block. That is mined on this one, date, timestamp, gas value. I will explain. I will explain this one later. So what I want to show this, TX hash, transactions hash value. See this data. This data. Actually, I want to explain this data. So this data is nothing but that value what we passed actually, and that is encrypted form by the SHA-256. Okay. So here in the PPT you can see this one. This is the same data what we found there. This is the same data actually. This is the same data, and this is happened because of the SHA-256. I hope you got the clarity, right? SHA-256. So internally this algorithm, it's converted the value, and it's converted the value in the TX form. Got it? Now next. So once the hash it look like this, then the hash are then organized into the something called the Merkle tree or hash tree, and the hashes of the transactions are organized into pairs of the twos connected together than the hash again, and the same is done in the each steps output as well. As now you can see here root hash, the root hash, again that is the one hash is hash is generated, and this is the hash is again connected with the hash, and in the last that is transactions is written inside that, and that is happening in the indexing to each other, and it will be merged with the root hash. So that is the hierarchical thing of that. Okay. So block header will look like something like this. This is the block, this is the root hash, and this is the internal. Okay, fine. So now what is the proof of work, internal mechanism? What is the proof? Why we are using the proof of work? The Bitcoin protocol says the target value and the block header has, and the output must be the less than the specified numbers, like a 0000 something, right? Earlier it's written there for the valid hash. Another way to saying that is the hash with the block header must start with a certain numbers of zero. What we basically used in the Bitcoin, certain numbers of zero, right? For example, valid hash many looks like this. For the valid hash, we are using the proof of work. See, for example, suppose we want to hash for the hello world, such that output is started with the latest 3 zeros. Usually it happens in the Bitcoin, right? The Bitcoin usually starts with the 3 zeros. You should concatenate it with the norm and have it and check with the output to see if it is valid or not. If it is not valid, then again you can try it. So it's again that is trying to concatenate, and again after that validation checking, if it will validate with that particular norm, then it will validate. Otherwise, it will discard it. So for every process, it will get the unique nonce value. Unique nonce value, correct? And in this example, you can take the tries and to find the nonce such that the when contains the hello world, and output string will be the latest with the 0. You can see here. And after that, it will get this value. Sorry. Okay. So these are the things. Okay. And these things will happen with the proof of work. And the proof of work is used in this Bitcoin. And proof of stack is basically used in Ethereum. So Ethereum session is a separate one session. It will going to be start tomorrow, and today only we will talk about the Bitcoin related concept. Little bit where it will be complexity, I will explain through the demos. Okay, so it will be, don't feel like it's a very internal. Little is a complexity is there, but once you will concentrate and you will try to make the hierarchical form, then it is very easy to understand the blockchain technology. Got it? So please bear with me and go step by step. Okay, great. Now hash chaining you already know, right? The hash is each block is included with the other headers, and the next block is such as this header. Okay, so this is the thing. Just a minute. Yeah. So you can see this is block header, previous hash and non connected with the previous hash. So now one more terminology is coming, that is the digital signatures. What is the role? What is the vital role of the digital signatures? Now you generated the hash. For generating the hash, certain zeros, we use the proof of work, and again we do timestamp. We did also nonce we generated, and we concatenate with that particular thing. Once it will match, then it will generate the nonce, right? After onwards, you can see this is the signer and this is the verifier. Where is the digital? Have a data, and you did hash function, and you generated the hash. After that, you required like a signer's private key. Once you will sign that private key, through the private key, it will the signature algorithms, through the signature algorithms, and it will got created one signature with your data, with your data. Data will generate it, right? So already hashing, and after that, you can do the hashing function, and again, and how it is verifying. If it is equal the hashing function, what we are doing the verifying algorithm, and the public key, this hash will be the same, should be this hash. If both hashes will be matched, that means that document is not altered by anyone. If this hash will not match with this hash, means someone is did something in between sending the data from here to there. Got it? Any confusion here? Hashing function we generate some hashing function. This is your data. We generate some hash. We did signature algorithms, and with the private key signed it. We did, and this is your actual, and this is traveling in the pool. This is traveling in the pool. You can also say a channel. It's traveling in the channel, and now it's a going data. So once it will reach the receiver will do is generate the hashing function. It will got some hash, and the signature is a verifying algorithm, and it will through the public key it will verify it. It will get some hash, and it will match it. If it will match, then data is correct. Otherwise, someone is. So something like this. It is. This is the validating through the digital signature. I believe you people understand this concept. Now, what is a Bitcoin improvement proposal? How Bitcoin, we are just, so there is a community is there that is called BIP, and there is a multiple things is happening in the BIP communities, like for improvement of mechanism, there is a generated BIP 0001, BIP 99, BIP 33. There is a certain community was there, and that is actually is developed by the Bitcoin people community. Actually, the BIP should provide a concise technical specification of the feature and the rationale for the features also. This is the standard way to communicating ideas, since Bitcoin has no formal structure, right? So this team is doing all these types of development, and this is submitted by the Amitaki in the 2011 819. Okay, and what is the BIP and all those things? Just took that. Again, there is a multiple Bitcoin improvement proposal. Communities have three major types: standard track BIPs, informational BIPs, and the process BIPs. Got it? So such type of BIPs entail making changes to the networks, protocols, blocks, transactions, validations methods. It also intended to affect the interoperability of the two versions of the BIPs or Bitcoin, like a BIP 91, BIP 92, something like that. It is giving the name, and after that it's doing the transaction. Informational BIPs is also such type of highlighting the design issues, general guidelines, supporting information. And anyone can be. This is a good thing is that this is open source, and anyone can be the part of that. Okay. And the process of BIPs, that the three types of BIPs describing the process to change the process, they are the similar to standard and track BIPs, required communicative sensors, BIP2. So these are the three standard bodies. So usually this is taken care by the Bitcoin community, and this is open, so any can join this community and do some suggestions, improvisations, and all those things. So well, I'm just trying to repeat all the things what we used earlier: Merkle tree, digital signature, how we used, hash functions, how it's working, nonce, it's how can generate it, proof of work, right? Timestamp. So all the things, these are the small components that make the blockchain much more secure and faster. So now, just I'm here, I'm taking the one small pause, and I will explain again here transactional things. Now you can see here in the Ganache tool what is happening. These are the transactions. You can see this one, right? All the transactions. There is a logs will also generate. So it's a very easy. So what time Ethereum account is generated, what time net version is calling, transactions is there, right? Transactions 0 cross 8 C5 DC 0 BF 32 C5, right? 0 5 E4 something. Again, we gas used 41981. Block 2, block time is the Wednesday, again generated. So all logs you can track and you can see the details. Here you can see the transactions details, contract call and all. Once you will click over there, then you will see this is the contract, sender address, receiver address, this is the TX, this is the TX data. There is no data, means that it will be the small, something data will be there, it will be little bigger. Okay, see, this is your created contract address. So this is your contract address. See, this is your created contract address. So all the things I told, right? So once you will understand the Bitcoin under internal components, then these all the things is very easy, because all the things is the only same, only little differences. Gas is used nothing but that is, you can see, you can say that is the smallest unit actually, because Ethereum basically one ether is very high amount, so that's why here is shown. It is later tomorrow I will show you more like a brief about that Ethereum, because today is only about that Bitcoin, that's why. And here you can visualize how the block is generated. That is actually, this is your actually Genesis block 00, right? And block 1, block 2, block 3, and block 4. And these are the accounts. So this account is basically, for the development purpose. I used this address, this account address for the development. If you want to use this address, also you can give the indexing. So indexing is nothing but that is starting from the 0. You can see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You can see multiple addresses are there, so you can do the development. And this tool is very interesting actually. So here you can connect with your server. You can create with the local server as well as, and global Wi-Fi things also you can connect. And this is your port number and all. So once I will I will show how you can develop the decentralized application. At that point of time, I will explain all these concepts. Okay. Okay, great. Now my next thing is that BIP life cycle. BIP life cycle. Okay. So in this BIP life cycle, how can you drafting? How can you do the draftings and all? So drafting is nothing but you have to just propose your idea, and final activities have happened. Once it will be replaced, then fine. Otherwise, it will be rejected or withdraw, and it will be default. So, and in the last, that is the obsolete, and it will be fixed. So this is the basically channel what Bitcoin people is doing. So already I shown the demos. This one, only the last show I have to show public key because I not explained this one. I'm just copying this link and will show. Let me open. Oh, some error. Oops. Okay, no issues. Okay, so here now you can see this is a small same person created some public key and private key, how it's generating for inner understanding. I'm just creating here. I'm giving the private key anything like key something. So you can see as per the private key, it's generating some public key here. Any random. I want to just keep random. See, if you will click over the random, then it will generate some private key and the public key. The same mechanism also we are using for our development also. Okay. As per the private key, once it will change, then public key will also change here. You can see. Now the signature, how we'll do the signature and all. See, I'm just typing here, hello, Krishan, hello Krishan, right? I'm just signing with this private key. This is my private key, right? This is my private key. I want to sign this message with my private key. I did signing. Okay, this is my message signature. This is my message signature. Now I want to just verify it. See, verify, right? It's a green color. If my public key will be different, suppose I change this public key, it will verify or not? Not. It's a red color, right? It's not verified. If you will change the signature, also it will not verify. See, just a minute. Yeah. It's verified, right? Now I change the signature, not verified. So it should be match whatever we are providing the public key and the signature. Otherwise, it will not verify the message. So that is the importance of the digital signature, and that's why we are using it. Correct? Okay. Now the next is transaction. See, if you want to do any transactions like a here to there, right? The one account to other account. So you can see here, that is your public address. This is your public address, and this is your from to. This is just like from to, which address to which address. So this is nothing but that is your public address, and this is your public address assumed to send the money. I want to send the 10 rupees. So why I'm giving always message in the terms of the currency and as well as data, because right now I am just talking all about the currencies, money and all. But tomorrow, if you like a tomorrow session, if you are going to develop the decentralized application, then you have to send the data values, right? If you will create some decentralized application, you have to send the values. Its values might be your currency or might be your message, anything. Got it? So here, whatever will send the value, it will share and it will sign it with my private key. This is my private key, right? I'm just signing. I will got the message signature here. I got this message signature here. I copied. This is my signature, and let me verify. See, what I want to do? I want to change the money, 20 rupees. It will see, it's not verified. I will do some 10, then it verified. Now I believe you understand the concept, what is happening, right? Why it's signature is required, why keys is required, why public key and private key is required for a blockchain, and how it's working internally. Any confusion, any doubts up to here? Please think about it. If you have any questions up to here, please ask me. Any questions? So you can see here, if we will send the values also, like address will be changed, then also it will not verify. If you will do some changes in the signature, also it will not verify. Just I'm giving you the example. If you do, that is will not verify. So all the things, signature is very important to sending the values with the whom, which address to which address. That is very important. How now we are using in the blockchain? See here. See, this is the peer 1, peer A, peer B, and peer C. These are the peers A, peer B, and peer C. Okay. Peer A. So now you can see in the peer A, that is 1 written, 2, 3, and so on. In peer 2, you can see the same hash what we generated. It is distributed. That is the previous hash. Previous hash, that is a 0, 0, right? And all sequence on sign signature is there. Transactions detail, this much money, this to this, and again this is money, this to this, again sequence and signature is there. So it's given in the fully details actually. You can see here. Coinbase, right? Okay. See in the block 1. So only one transaction is happened, 100. And after that, you can see the sequence of the transactions. See sequence 1 of the transaction. This is the signature of that. This is the signature of that. If a one person to other persons is going to do the transaction, this is the signature. All the things, all the signatures, all transactions of the full, it's listed here, right? This is the Merkle tree. You can see, you can say that is a hierarchical Merkle tree. All transactions is here, correct? Previous, and this is connected with the previous hash, and this is generated with the previous hash. This one, and this will generate with the hash. I hope now you visualize the blockchain idea. And here, and where is the role of the private key and public key? Now you understand, right? See, same previous hash. You can match with this hash. 0008CCC hash is matched, right? Coinbase, and you can see here 10 from 2 signature values there, and so on. All the transactions details there. So every pool, how many transactions happened, it will be stored inside the block. It will store inside the block. It will do any changes as well as you can do it, but it will do some. See, value changed, sign value is changed. Now you have to mine it. You have to mine it. If anything will be changed, value will change. Let me check. Sometimes this took time. Please wait. Yeah. But now signature is not matched. Radical, right? If we'll do some $5 as it is. System hand, just wait. Okay, yeah. So now I want to do some changes here, transactions as well as industry. Let me see. For the signature got changed, right? So it is working like that. So if you want to do some experiment, I'm just giving you the real implementation, small activity for you. What I assigned in the first session, I'm just you know e- explain what exactly I want to say. Oh, it's too much. It's taking too much time. Anyway, Ethereum mist I told, right? Ethereum mist. Let me complete your assignment. Anyone tried this one? Anyone tried this assignment? No. Please yes or no. This Ethereum wallet, guys. Let me. Also, you can download here also. I'm just trying to download. That is very quick demo I want to show you. Wait, where it is your thing. I'm just sharing this link also. If someone missed that session, might be it is useful for you. Oh, tried. Okay, see. Let me enter. Okay, it's going to be installed. Almost it's done. Just a minute. Ethereum wallet. So here, I did not given that Bitcoin also you can do few experiments. This is a small task for you guys. Please go and Bitcoin Bitcoin app. See Google Play Store. Please install and you can visualize it. Whatever things you can download this wallet. Link I'm just giving to you guys. This is a small task for you. Okay, Bitcoin and other things. What is that? Okay, this is done and this is done now. Yeah, showing folder. Ethereum is also one of the cryptocurrency. You know that. I'm just installing this one. Run as administrator. So only the advantage of the Ethereum, here is giving the development process also. So you can develop your own things over here. That's why it's become very popular nowadays, and everyone wants to learn the Ethereum. Okay. So meanwhile, I will explain this one. So Bitcoin, you saw that, right? Bitcoin, I think VWAP is also there. VWAP. See, here you can see all the references, introductions. If you interested to learn all those things, that is available there. Okay. Choose your Bitcoin wallet. Skip header. So here for mobile, for desktop, hardware, and all those things, you can use your wallet. See, here also you can do it. Here also you can do it. great. Now let me close this. Oh, sorry. I hope, and this is called a Ganache tool. You have to also, this is your tomorrow assignment, because if you will little bit aware about that Ganache, it will easy to me to train on this Ganache tool. Hmm, this one. Also, please install this one for Windows. If you have a Windows machine, then you can install download for the Windows. If you have other like Ubuntu and all other OS, then you can install this one. This is the same one. Okay, for the tomorrow session it is required. So please go through it. Okay, let me send this link also. Okay, done. So I shared with you the 4 links. One is Ethereum. Ethereum just now earlier what I told, I will just going to explain. Play Store Bitcoin just for the user experience. You can just go through it. And Bitcoin wallet you can use, and you can see what we can do it. And this is the Ganache tool. It's we are going to propose tomorrow. So that's why please install and went through it. So okay, what is the things, what is the server, what is the thing. So it will be easy to once I will explain, then you can understand all the terminologies. And here my Ethereum is installed. I'm just going to open. Let it be open. So basically in the cryptocurrency, there is a 2 types of things. The first one is Bitcoin and second one Ethereum. It's a very popular, right? And others is also there like a Ripple, Lithium, and many more are the currencies are there. So once it will open, then it's sometimes it's taking the time, sometimes it's opens very fast. I don't know why it's taking time. It should not take actually. So here you can create new account. Here there are lots of features is there, like toggle languages, so toggle developers. So there is lots of wallet UI you can change, Ethereum node, sync node, reference. So basically, what is the network here? Just I'm going to explain meanwhile. So here is the 3 network you are able to see. That is the main network, Ropsten test network, Rinkeby test network. So main network is nothing but that is main Ethereum network, like where the real transactions is happened. And if you are see the Ropsten and Rinkeby, that is a community, that is for the testing network, you can say. For if I want to develop some application, I want to develop some decentralized application, then usually we are testing the application on the Ropsten or might be the Rinkeby. Okay, so once it will open, then how you will get the ether? You have to request somewhere. Okay, so you have to request somewhere. So suppose I will develop this Rinkeby. So what do we have to do? Oh, it's stopped. Let me open once again. Okay. Meanwhile, I will open Rinkeby. Rinkeby. how you can do the request. See, so whatever your address will be there, you have to see. It is basically this community for the populating his community is providing few dummy ethers. So this is a link. This is the link. You will get the dummy ethers here. I'm just sending you. I'm just sending you the link of this also. You will get the dummy ethers here. Okay, ring B authentication. This one. See here how it's work. Here written there. This ether, first you're running the ring B networks and prevent the malicious actors and exhausting the available funds or accumulating the enough ethers to mount long-running spam attacks and requesting the tied common third-party social network account and anyone giving the Twitter and Facebook account, then it will permit the limit. So what you have to do, you have to tweet something first. Okay, let me first create my account. Network, ring B, right? Oh, it's very difficult. I don't know why it's taking Ethereum wallet. Usually it should not take that much time. See, now it is funded, right? So anyone get the fund, then it is showing here. It will display here. Got funded. Give me ether. You can. It will show. See here. 3 ethers it will get in the 8 hours. 7.5 you will get this much time, and 18 ethers you will get 3 days time max. That time is written there, max time. Okay. So these are the things, and here is from the developer side, Ethereum side. Online Ethereum wallet should be also there. Again, but here again you have to create the account. That is again time taking. Okay, anyway. So process should to understand how it should to work and what is the concept behind this. Here is taking, I think it's a think of, because first time I'm installing, then usually it's taking time. Once it will open properly, then you can select your developed network like a ring B or Austin, whatever. Once you will get the ether, then you have to create the account. Here, see, here file and new account you can create. See, enter the password. It will ask, create your password. I'm just creating, suppose MO. Okay, I just created. Again, he's asking, repeat the password. Now my account is going to be creating the account. Okay. So for the creating the account, generating the account, sometimes it's taking fast, sometimes it's taking time like a 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like that. So you can do a small practice here. Here even you can generate your code also. And today also somewhere I shown that a smart contract can be also write in the Solidity language. What is the Solidity language? How we can write the programs, Solidity programs. Tomorrow I will discuss that one. So once it will finish, then after that I will show you. So where you can write the stuff, because blockchain is not only the things where you can only the write. You have to knowledge about only the because blockchain technology is the multi technologies, like web development you have to need, like a server side also you need to know the development, front end, back end, and again you have to knowledge about obviously like a truffle frameworks, blockchain terminologies you should to know. Then you will be like a full stack blockchain developer, you can get it. So one more thing I want to show. So basically, if all the things will settle down, then you should to be practice firstly the how to write the contract. So tomorrow basically whole the sessions will be focusing on the contract itself. How you will create the smart contract, what is how you will create the small front end development, and which application is useful, which tool is required for that. So today is only agenda is that you have to understand what is the blocks, what is the blockchain technology, what internal keys they are using, what is the cryptography, what is the norm, how it's generating, what is the proof of work, what is the proof of stack, and all those things. And I believe today you learn all the concepts. So only the things that just go and just trying to memorize all the concepts, all the terminologies, because tomorrow is little vast for you, because tomorrow we are going to jump in the coding side. So coding is little and that is a new language, Solidity language, so might be difficult for you. So I will also give you what we are going to do tomorrow. Remix this one. We'll practice over here to create the smart contract. Yes, and please, I request to all, also please, this Ethereum wallet, download it, generate your account, and create something, at least small transactions and all to each other. Send your public key, like not in the main network, obviously, Ring network, where the development network is there, right? Send to each other and test it, it's working or not. It's working, then after that, create your small program, small, just like, hi, hello message, just sending the message and create the account. You can do it. So a part of this, if you have any questions, any doubts related to this, you can ask. In this application, can you do it? This one? Yes or no? Please complete this assignment tomorrow. I given all the links in the text box. Please copy all the things, otherwise, you will lose it after the session. Any questions up to here? Any questions? No? No questions? No questions? Okay. So this is still creating account. Oh, it's taking really too much time. So networks is there, increase option network. I think my system getting slow, that's why it's not. But please try it. It will work out. Definitely, it will work in your system. See, get is installed, right? Get is nothing but that is command line based Ethereum. So internally it's running get. Once you will install this one, automatically it will run. So please create the accounts. You can view this one window. I explained networks. I explained option and all. This is the main network. This is option, and this is the Ring network. Any doubts up to here? Logs also you can see here the logs file. See logs you can see here. All logs, whatever the transactions and all, right? Logs you can see here. Logs you can see here. These are the logs written there. See, Ethereum node remote and remote accesses happens, initialize, resolving the platforms, calculating possible time and date with the time and date. See, get node type, networks, main networks, sync mode is a light. So there is a two mode is there, Ethereum, light mode and the full node. What is the light sync mode? So basically, if you will download the whole Ethereum network, right, in your system, that is a very large chain actually. Then it will need a very 2 TB, 3 TB hard disk for that. Download the whole network. So that is not feasible, right? So I will download the whole network. Then that's why people are using Ethereum Lite. So only only hashing, right? Only those parts you will get it. You will not get the whole data what in the Ethereum side, like transactions is getting. So that's why people usually download the light version, not the full version. Okay, checking for the gate and security, this and all others. Okay, these are the things. Please download it and tell me if you will feel any problems to install. Already I shared the link with you guys. Practice it. And yeah, obviously tomorrow we are going to discuss regarding that Ethereum. How can you create the smart contracts? Here you can see this is with the Solidity languages. Here you can create your own application, new file also you can create here. Sometimes slow. Anyway. Okay. So here lots of things like JavaScript injected, Web3 provided and all. Gas limit also you can provide. This is your account. So see how many accounts is there. So all these are the dummy ethers. Don't feel like you got 100 ether. So it's all are dummy ethers. Only for the development purpose, those people are providing the dummy ethers and you can utilize it. Okay. So yeah, today that's all from my side. If you have any questions up to here, you can ask me. If you have any questions up to here, you can ask me. This is for tomorrow session. And please install this one, practice it. Yeah, it's over to you, sir. I believe coordinator is there.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, thank you
Okay,
for
ma'am.
your
Yeah.
hands-on session, sir. It was very nice on cryptography, bitcoins, and blockchain data structures. It is very useful for us, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let us join in the tomorrow's session, sir.
We'll meet tomorrow, ma'am. Okay?
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, participants.
Yeah.
Now we'll post the attendance for